So I'm not very happy right now because nothing indicated in anything I ever looked at online that if you switched back to a previous class, you went back to level 1. If I had known that that was going to happen, I would have kept just about everyone on their original class until they were done and then switched their classes. Now, as this point of the game, it's not great, but the best place to level grind is here. This is essentially Alaska. You want to stay in the snowy regions. It is rare, but you can run into a liquid metal slime. So here's some new enemies. The zombie will spit acid or poison at you and poison multiple party members. The little witch doctor enemies, okay, they heal each other. I was about to say, I don't even know if they even do anything. Those birds do swoosh. That's pretty much everything that these guys do. The witch doctors can also summon a different form of zombie. And if you run into the zombies, they can summon witch doctors. So they kind of interchange. But the liquid metal slimes, they are harder to kill than metal slimes. Metal slimes have 3 to 4 HP and give you about a little more than 1,000 gold, or not gold, experience. Liquid metal slimes have something like 7 or 8 HP. There's one right there. They are faster, they are stronger, but if you can kill one, you're going to get about 12,000 HP. We get now. Sad news is this is the first one we run into, and this is the only one that I kill because I got lucky and criticaled. What ended up happening is I did face about 6 or 7 more liquid metal slimes, but they either ran before I could even do damage, or ran after they took 1 point of damage. I could not kill another one, and they were so rare that this place, even though it's like the first place you can run into liquid metal slimes, it's almost not worth it. Thankfully, the other monsters still gave you a decent chunk of XP, so we do end up staying around here until we get Valerie back to level 23 where she was before. There's another new enemy. I want to say the little new goat monsters breathe fire, I think. Or no, they actually, it's not really a critical hit, but they'll physically attack, and then they do one where they do double damage. And they use sweet breath to not put you to sleep. The birds also do dazzle as well as swoosh, and they attack twice. So, but like I said, we stay around here until we get Valerie back to 23, which is what level she was when we had changed her to a warrior. And now that I know this shit, I am keeping everyone on their fucking current class until they've learned everything. And then we will switch Valerie back to a warrior, get her to where she needs to be, and then we will make her into a fighter or a sage. I'm still deciding on if I want to make Carla a thief merchant sage or make Valerie a monster wrangler warrior sage, or even make Carla a thief merchant fighter or whatever. Alright. So, I think... Okay, last new enemy here. They do... I think they dazzle. I think they fuddle. I don't really remember. Usually they die pretty quickly. The sad thing is when they actually did stuff was in this beginning part. And then it got to a point where nothing was actually a danger to me. They were dying. Okay, they oomph. They do oomph. So that doubles the attack damage of the ones they do oomph on. they're not too dangerous, but you do want to take care of those lump shamans. But yeah, everything. Oomph doesn't really help if you're just gonna waste your turn trying to put people to sleep that are already asleep. And I think that is all the monsters that we fight here. So when we come back, we're just done here. There might be one more monster. I don't know.
Okay, we're done with the grinding. As far as the liquid metal slimes, we killed only the one that I showed you guys. We fought maybe 6 or 7 others. And they would either run away before we even got 1 point of damage, or after we did 1 point of damage. So, thankfully, the other monsters were giving 500-600 experience per group. So, we went ahead and... Zoe, wait. The cat wants to play now all of a sudden. So, we stayed there until we got Valerie back to level 23. We learned quite a few skills. Several characters are almost done. Carla, for sure, she has 2 more abilities to learn. And she learns those supposedly at the same time. When she learns those 2 abilities, she's ready to go back to a merchant. Anyway, I came over here for secret and shiny spot hunting. So we're back to the boring part, unfortunately, of just traveling the ocean looking for sparkle spots and secret spots. So, apologies again. It's about to be boring again. Now there are still a couple of new enemies that we have not shown off in the ocean, mostly because we haven't gone to the regions where they are. We're about to. A little bit too far. Not quite where I wanted to go, but we will be eventually going there anyway. Okay, so again, it's confusing because it's a text guide, and since I'm still trying to get sparkle spots, I'm focusing more on the text guide than I am the picture of where the sparkle spots are in the world. So apologies. Once I get the 100 sparkle spots, it's going to be easier because I'm just going to focus on that. Okay, when we get close to this, I do run into a new type of monster. Right there. The green octopus there is a much stronger version of the blue one. He can be dangerous if you're too low level. Use fire. Fire, he seems to not like fire. If you're lower level than I am, he's going to be very difficult. This is actually the most difficult fight I do have against him. He becomes a lot easier after this, and we even made it very easy right there. We're already
at a point with our levels that most things we're going to face out in the ocean are not a challenge at all. So yeah, when you see me stop like this, I'm looking to see, trying to figure out what my text guide is telling me to go to. I can't remember if it was this video or the next video, but we are getting close to getting all sparkle spots done. So I stopped the post commentary to see if I talked here, because I generally do talk in these spots, but apparently I don't. Just a bunch of items here, no monsters. Some money, some different items. Nothing too special. I don't even think you have to take anything from the secret spots. I think you just have to walk into them. So yeah, you're seeing me stop for a second. I'm looking at the guide to figure out what I need to do next, and looking to see what else in the area, see if I got everything, things of that nature. So again, I apologize if this is boring. This will help you with secret spots a little bit and some sparkly spots, but for the most part, it is boring. I'm not even gonna lie here. We will be hitting some discoveries, and we will specifically just be getting them for zoom spots to unlock them in the zoom spell. We are not going to explore anything new. So any place that we do go to, we're not exploring. And apparently I could have gotten this early in the game and just never saw it. Oh well, got it now. Now, I see the secret spot, and I'm wondering if maybe I never went there. We did go to this secret spot, so ignore. I tested by trying to see if I could investigate the bag, and yeah, I've been here. That's when I figure out that I've been here by the bag. Alright, so again, we're getting this location for zoom. We are not going to explore. So we're simply getting this place for zoom travel. We're not going to do anything here just yet. Can't even enter anyway, so yeah, we were just coming over here just to get this spot on our zoom map. Yeah, Denia. So probably England, I'm gonna guess, is what this place is. Alright. Now we're back to boringly traveling the ocean. Well, there's a secret spot here. So usually I do live commentary on the secret spots, but apparently not today. Yeah, that sparkle spot we can't get up to, so ignore that. And yeah, I said, okay, here's a new enemy. I think this is a new enemy. That's why I showed this one. I'm not sure if this is a new enemy or not, but it's... I didn't even see the name of it. Essentially just like the other Inferno Knights that we fought before. High defense. I don't even know if they do anything special, because I think I killed them pretty quick. And that was Crackle. And yeah, okay, so they can do attack, or lower your attack while damaging you. So, not bad, not bad. But yeah, there's really not much that I can really say all through this video other than, okay, now we're going over here to this sparkly spot. Okay, now we're going to this secret spot. Here's us a shell shot slime. We don't need to use musk anymore now that we have a monster wrangler back with us, so easy enough. This is a case where I probably should have done live commentary the entire time. It's just with the random encounters, they would cut into me in the middle of something that I'm saying. And like I said, once we get the sparkle spots, I think we may have actually just gotten it. I don't know. I know at one point here we do. So we just used that as a spot to come back to without having to travel the ocean. I know we are coming very close. If we haven't already gotten the 100 sparkle spots, we're getting very close to it. And once that happens, as I said, it's going to be, if we see one, we'll go for it, but we're not hunting for it. We're not going out of our way for it. So there's supposed to be one directly west of that tower. Whenever I'm not seeing one just yet, I'm like, I think maybe we've gone too far. There it is. I think in all the sparkle spots that we searched out in the ocean, we got one item. So I played this one, put this one in just in case I hadn't seen it, because I couldn't remember as I was editing. Yes, we've already fought these things. I don't even know what they do because they die so quickly. And sparkle spot on the beach. If I can get on the beach, thank you. Alright, we do have that location there, so just looking at the map. So whenever, like I said, when I'm breaking up the map, I'm comparing with what my guide is telling me to do. We want to fast travel. We're done with this section here, and we want to go a little further south, so I'm going to fast travel so that it's quicker. The reason I haven't fast traveled yet is because I'm looking at the guide to make sure this is where I want to go. I did not think I took that long to decide. I guess that's not where I want to go yet. But yeah, this took me about 4 or 5 hours of recording. And then it took me several hours of editing, and then I slept. So I don't really remember everything that I did here. It does jumble into one gigantic mess. So yeah, these 4 videos of me searching the ocean are not the most cohesive videos that I'm going to do in this walkthrough. I will freely admit that this is probably going to be the roughest part to watch, because there's really nothing exciting going on, and it really does seem like I'm just aimlessly wandering, because kind of I am. I'm using a guide, but the guide is not perfect. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is there is one directly west of the pyramid, so I'm trying to line up with the pyramid and then go west to find it, and there they are, 2 next to each other. Okay, so if I'm remembering now, the very next one is directly west of Ibis in the middle of the ocean. So we gotta line up with Ibis and find it. There is still one monster type that I have not shown off in the ocean, and I'm surprised. I probably have fought it and thought that and just edited it out because I didn't notice that it was a different one. Now this one is interesting. We got rabbit ears, a garter, and a rabbit tail. So I was wondering, because in Dragon Quest 8 and 11, those were ingredients to make a character into a bunny girl. So I was wondering, because I do know that you can change some outfits. I have seen videos where some characters are wearing different outfits. Not as many as 11 and not as many as 8. Definitely not as many as 9, but there were a few instances where I did see characters wearing a different outfit. So I was wondering, did they put the bunny girl outfit in? So I do test it later in the next video. Doesn't change to a bunny girl, so probably because the female gadabout can be a bunny girl anyway, so probably didn't bother with it. Staff of Strife. We got a new weapon for our sage. That actually is a pretty good weapon. Let's see, deflect spells. Yeah, that's going to be very useful whenever I'm facing some bosses that use some very powerful magic. Okay, I think that's everything in this secret spot. I keep checking to see if I did live commentary during these secret spots, but apparently I just decided to do post commentary the entire time. Now, at this point I'm going to kind of vary from the guide, because the guide wants me to stay in the ocean for right now and just get items, but I want this discovery for Zoom. So we're going to head over here first.
Let's see what this guy has. Pretty much stuff that we already have. So we mostly just stopped here just to get a yeah, that's our next location, or we're heading in that direction. So we mostly came here to get the discovery. Let me see where this takes us. Where are we? Wayfarer's Inn. So these were a lot more important in the NES version than they are in this version, because in the NES version you could not zoom to dungeons and places like this. Okay, just a few more places to discover, or to loot.
Okay, it's a good thing that we got that location because we will be coming back here, so having the zoom will make it easier and quicker. I don't know if you can hear the music. Mom's got her TV blasting with gospel music. It's amazing how she wants to pretend all of a sudden that she's a Christian woman when she never been to church a day in her life. All right. So we got a few places here in the little straits here. Right there on the beach. And as you can see, we're getting close to another quest location. We are once again going to get the discovery. We are not going to explore. Not at all. Before we get that discovery, let's get that sparkly spot right there. And now we're going to get the discovery for Zoom and be right back.
So again, we are simply gaining this place for the discovery. We're not going to do anything here. Nothing at all. We will explore this place later.
Okay, back to looting and pillaging. Meow. Hello, Zoe. And yeah, we came back to the spot we had just discovered for Zoom because now we're going to get some secret spots and sparkly spots. In fact, I see one of the secret spots across the river there for this area. Really? Really? Now? Now you're going to? Go back to sleep. You got high yesterday. I'm not giving you more drugs. Yeah, I know you want more catnip. I know you want treats. No. Alright, new enemies. I honestly don't know what they do because they were pretty easy to kill. As you see. The only thing that I saw is like one of the goat enemies hit me. That's it. Nobody else even got a turn. Alright, cross this bridge. And I'm looking at my guide. We want to go south. So we did see the one. There are 2 secret spots in this area around that shrine that we want to get. Could you stop knocking shit over, Zoe? No. So yeah, I'm probably, looks like I'm back to just doing post commentary because I checked to see if I did live commentary, but there's another Whackanape enemy. I think that's our second one. Yeah, we had like King Strong and now we got Joe. So I guess we're going to have some pretty good monsters for when we go for rank 5. Alright, so that secret spot's done. We want to continue heading south. At this point, I'm not even following the guide anymore. The guide wants me to go a little bit of a different way, and I don't really follow it, and I find the second secret spot and several shiny spots that the guide probably was leading me to, but I just wasn't following the guide. Zoe, if you knock that over for the 4th day in a row, I'm going to beat you. Stop it. And stop throwing bills everywhere. You're being very annoying. There's our next secret spot. There's obviously something else around here. There it is. Money. Alright. So again, brought out the map, so I am comparing with my guide to figure out where it wants me to go. And I know we are getting very close to getting 100 sparkly spots. There probably could have been more sparkly spots on land, I just didn't bother looking. Oh well, back on the boat, back in the ocean. And if I have already said that I've got the 100 sparkly spots, I'm not paying attention to my post commentary. I stop it to listen, say if I say anything, and then I just pick back up. So I'm not even paying attention to what I'm saying right now. Because, yeah, this is boring. I apologize to everyone that's watching this. I know this is the most boring part. Now we're going back to that little ice area. That's where we fought that harder octopus monster. And it is now so much easier. I'm about to scream in your ear like you're doing to me. Get under your blanket, or go back to your pile of catnip, or go play with your mice. I don't care. You're bothering me. Alright, so there is a Zoom discovery here that we're going to get, and it's once again just for the discovery. Okay, get in your blanket. That's what you want? Go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Thank you. Right here.
Once again, we're just discovering this for the discovery. That looks like the opening cutscene. But we're not going to explore this place. We are just getting it for map discovery and for Zoom place. Okay. Looks like there is another place that is by here. Oh, I see what they're talking about. Okay, wait a minute. So my guide is saying that the place with the circle just to the right of us looks like Australia. Then what the fuck is that big island that we came from? I was thinking that was Australia. It can't be Hawaii. Mysteries.
That does beg the question, what is our home island to the real world? Because there's no island like that in our world. So are they saying that that island disappeared after our hero saved the world? Because that island can't really be anything. I thought that was Australia, but apparently it's not. Okay, here's the last enemy in the ocean. I forget what it's called, but they're harder versions of the mermen. Fire. Kill them with fire. They're very easy, not very hard. They do crack, which is like a level 3 crack spell. Very. Other than that, I don't know what else they do. I think at this point, again, I'm not paying attention to what I am saying live commentary, but I think I'm done with sparkly spots, and I'm just at this point. I think I am actually just, if I see it, I go for it. Otherwise, I'm just really wanting secret spots. But again, we're going to get this spot for the discovery.
So once again, we are not going to explore this place. We are just getting it for the Zoom discovery. If I have not mentioned it in post commentary, that last shiny spot was my 100th for the trophy. Let me take a look at timing. Okay. Well, either way, I'm still going to go for sparkle spots because getting this stuff is good for selling stuff. And it looks like I might actually start getting some stuff that I haven't gotten yet. So that's going to be interesting. But we still need secret spots. But I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording here. I don't know if we're going to end the video. It really depends on after I edit it how long it is. If I end it, we'll see you next time as we continue exploring the ocean. If not, see you in just a minute.